Hello everyone, welcome to today's math lesson. Today is June 15th, 2020. Today is going to be a fairly simple lesson, but it's also going to be super important. So, we're going to review the number chart. So here we have the number chart from 1 to 100, right? So, here we see the first line. It goes from 1 all the way to 10. Right? But then we know that the chart also keeps going because we know that right after 10 comes 11. So I'm going to go ahead and do it in a different color here. So then after that comes, after 20 comes 21. And so we have all of the numbers up to 30. After 30 comes 31, goes all the way up to 40. And we'll go ahead and do one last line. Let's go ahead and do that. A color we don't have yet. Let me see about black. Nope, that's too dark. Let's do tan. There you go. Alright, so after 40, we know that comes 41. And honestly, we can go up to 120, but it can go even higher than that, right? But just for now, just for your learning now, we're just gonna focus on 100 and 120. So today we're gonna look at a number line. So here, as you can see, instead of the numbers breaking up by tens, here it's just one big line. Okay, so here we start. Our number starts at 0. So this number chart, if it did have 0, it would definitely be over here. So if we were to cut up this chart up into single little pieces, and normally I would, if you were in my classroom or if we were in a classroom together, I would give you a 100 chart like this, and then we would cut the strips. So we would cut the purple strip, the blue strip, the yellow strip, the green strip, and the tan colored strip, and glue it together so that it would look much like this. So the number line here is important because there we go. Because later on, when we start doing addition and subtraction, but with 2-digit numbers, so 1 digit, 2 digit, we can use the number line to help us with that. So here, if we take a look back at the number chart, from 1 to 10, we have 1 through 10 right here. Okay? Then we have 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40, 41 through 50. And it also goes on here. Here you can also see 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So as you can see here, you can't really see it now, but the number line doesn't end there. It could keep going up to 200, 300, however big you want it to be. But a number line is a straight line. Okay, it's not broken up like it is in the hundreds chart here. So let's go ahead and try to find some numbers here on the number line. So here, okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I see. So let's go ahead and try to find the number 43. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the tens place and also the ones place. So we know the tens place is going to be, that's T for 10 and O for ones. The tens place is going to be somewhere around the 40s, right? So here we have 20, 30, 40. So here we go. And 43. All right. So that was easy enough, right? Now let's go ahead and find another number. Now, I'm going to use this site called random.org, and here it has a true random number generator. So it's completely random. It's going to pick a number for me. So I put in the minimum, so where we're going to start is 1. The maximum is 100 because that's how far our number line goes. And then we're going to go ahead and pick a number. All right, 85. That's a good number. Okay, so let's take a look at 85. And I'm going to move my stuff over here. Oops. Not exactly. Okay, so 85. So we're going to take a look at the tens place, which is an 80, and the ones place, which is a 5. So we know that we're going to look around 80 and then 5. So here we have the 60s. It's kind of like counting by ones. 70, but we're counting by tens. 80. And here we have 85, just the one that we're looking for. All right, so let's go ahead and pick another number. Another number, 78. All right, so let's go ahead and move that way a little bit. So with 78, we start all over. We take a look at the numbers that we have now. So we take a look at the tens place, and then the ones place. Okay, so the tens place, it's going to be a 70. So I'm going to look in the 70s. And the 8, I'm going to look for 70 and 8. All right, so here we have 70. And here we have 78. Because it's really 70 and 8. But we call it 78. All right, let's go ahead and do another number. 41. Okay, so that should be an easy enough number. So we can move a little bit this way. Oh, we already did one number similar to that. So 41. 40. Oops. Keep clicking the wrong one. 40 and 1. So in the tens place, we have a 40. And in the ones place, we have a 1. Easy enough, right? So we already found the 40 here. So 41 is right next to it because it's 40 and 1. All right, everyone. So I couldn't really find a number line game, kind of like, you pretend you have a number and you try to find it on the number line. But I hope this video explained kind of what we're looking for when we're trying to locate a number on the number line. But I found a game that is probably just as fun. So if anyone who has heard of Battleship before, the game Battleship. If you haven't heard of Battleship before, it's pretty much you put a ship, play whole number. You put a ship on a game board, and so it's a 2-player game. So you're trying to hit the other person with and try to guess where their ship is. So this is kind of the same thing, but it tells you the number that you are going to aim for. So here you click on 10. So it says hit, then that means I guessed it correctly. So it gives you a couple of tries to do it. And of course you have a certain amount of time left. I think that should be more than enough. So on the number line here, you kind of look for it. 5. 5 is kind of in the middle. It's in between 0 and 10. Now I'll tell you why you should have those in mind. Okay, so 7. I know that 7 is more than 5, so it should be around here. Oh, near miss. So I have to guess kind of where it is on the number line. Here, because the game takes the number line away. Oh, 95% accuracy. So even if I have had practice for a very long time, I can't get 100% accuracy on them all the time. Oops, that should be over here. There we go. Okay. Oh, 0, that's easy. So this is on Brain Pop, and I will go ahead and link this right below the video. So I think even though this is, you're not practicing on the whole number line, I think this is still good practice for future uses of the number line. When you add bigger numbers and things like that, you're going to kind of have to guess where things are. Because there are such things as number lines that don't have any numbers in them. Okay, and I'm just trying to see where this game goes. 7. We're on here. Yep. It's actually not a bad game. 10. There you go. Waiting. I'm going to give this a couple more tries. Oh, that was a bad guess. And then you start adding. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. So it's good practice for the first couple rounds. After that, I think you can play something else. So this is called Battleship Number Line. And I'll go ahead and post that on the links. Alright, everybody, so that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you next time.